Much obliged to all of you.
So he crashed into Kelvin's car. Oh, well, nothing like aiming for the big guns.
It's not funny.
It's nothing you buying me a drink tonight wouldn't fix.
Perhaps another time.
You know, now that we've become better acquainted, I don't think I can wait that long. You seem to have distracted me again.
Stop that. You stop that right now. Stop.
I seem to have distracted you too.
Well, what do you expect when you just pounce on someone without any kind of warning? I mean, whatever kind of girl you have me pegged as, you're quite wrong.
I meant no disrespect. And to prove it, I'm willing to buy you a drink instead of you buying me one. How about we make a dinner?
Not in your wildest dreams. I mean, what kind of person are you?
A surgeon person. Isaac Worthington, about to be the new addition to the Shortland Street surgical team. All going well.
A job interview. You were here for a job interview. If you kiss me again, I will call security.
Never again without permission.
Libby Jeffries, executive assistant.
Very nice to meet you, Libby. Shall we say 7-ish at the bar across the road?
Absolutely not.
Excellent. I'll call ahead and reserve a table.
How about we instate the 10-minute rule? What's that? Well, we give the movie 10 minutes to grab us.
And if it hasn't, then we bail on it and check on the next one?
Exactly.
Deal. 3 relationships, 3 disasters, 1 last chance. I'm loving it already. Oh, that'll be the pizza.
No, my turn. I'll get this.
Cheers.
It's $21.50, please.
Have you got $2?
Yeah, sure, in my bag.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No. You didn't tell me there was a Frozen Alice gig on. Didn't you want to go?
Huh? Oh, it's fine. I'll catch them another time.
They're your favourite band, aren't they?
Yeah, and you're my favourite girlfriend.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Oh, the trailers.
Their love defied all boundaries, but fate would tear them apart.
Oh, are you sure we shouldn't try that new Mexican place?
Oh, and risk contracting Lord knows what? No, thanks.
Chinese, then?
What's wrong with eating here?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong. You did give Chris his dry cleaning, didn't you?
Why is Chris Warner at the table with us?
Sorry, I don't even realise when I'm doing it.
Rest assured, his precious Armanis are back with their owner, whose name is from now on banned from conversation. And there's the man who should be banned from the car park. Oh, he's obviously left an impression on more than just Callum Mackay's car. Who is this mystery man?
Isaac Worthington, a surgeon.
Single? Non-psychotic?
I think so. Now stop staring, otherwise he might come over.
Answer my call in an hour or I'm sending in the SAS.
What do you think you're doing?
Helping you get over Chris.
Sit back down, Gerald.
Bye, Libby. I'll see you at work tomorrow. Libby?
Seven-ish at the bar across the road. Quite the coincidence.
I was just leaving.
Then all that thinking about you this afternoon I did will go for nothing.
And what exactly am I supposed to say to that?
Stop spinning me lines, Isaac, and buy me a nice glass of...
Chardonnay, but just the one.
Come on, what is it? Isla or Matthew?
Well, we've already started with this one. We may as well push on.
Well, there's no point if you're not happy.
Sweetie, I told you I'm cool with it.
But you'd be cooler if you were watching the band.
I didn't say that.
You didn't need to. It's not supposed to be like this, Nick. I don't want you to feel trapped.
Maya.
I don't want to be the mean guy, okay? I want us to communicate. I am capable of meeting in the middle. It's not impossible.
We were spending some time together.
It's your favourite band, and if you hurry, you'll get there before it starts.
Well, will you come with me?
It's too late to organise a babysitter.
Well, then I'll stay. Swings and roundabouts, remember?
No, Nick. You go and have a fantastic time, and then wake me up for a snuggle when you get home. Deal?
Deal.
Thank you.
So the carjackers stabbed the old guy and take off in his 4x4.
What happened? Was he okay?
Well, I bundled him into my car and drove like a nutcase to the ED. We managed to save him before he bled out.
Johannesburg certainly sounds like a barrel of laughs.
Some parts are okay, some parts are your worst nightmare. It's pretty mixed up.
You really have done a lot.
Not really. Your turn. Family.
Okay, I have 2 sisters, Maya and Tanya, both nurses, both work at the hospital, and my mother, Yvonne, works at the desk.
You guys are running the place.
No, that would be Callum, but he'd be lost without me.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
And if I ever finish my MBA, I'll give him a run for his money.
Oh, ambitious, I like.
Sorry. I'm fine, Gerald.
You might not be able to talk freely. He might have you...
Really, I'm fine.
You'd have to say that, though, wouldn't you? If you're really okay, tell me the spare key's under the garden gnome. If you're not okay, tell me it's in the red pot plant.
The spare key is under the garden gnome, Gerald. I'm fine. Good night.
Do not go home with him, understand?
Good night, Gerald.
The friend you were having a drink with earlier, right?
He's a little protective.
No, good wingmen are hard to find. You should keep them on. I'm having such a good time with you.
Me too.
Oh, you're up. 2 calls, 4 texts, no answer. Of course I'm up.
I'm sorry, I turned my phone off during the gig. I only just got your messages afterwards.
Why didn't you call then?
Because I didn't want to wake you.
How am I supposed to sleep when I don't know where you are or what you're doing?
I was at the gig. I promised to wake you when I got home.
The gig finished at 1.
How do you know that?
I figured Laurie would be there, so I called her.
You checked up on me.
Where have you been?
I went to some guy's house with some people from the gig.
What guy?
Michael, I think?
Not Brody Kemp.
Brody. Now I see what this is all about.
This is about you showing me some respect. I have a stressful day tomorrow.
What did you think I was doing? Putting it out there to every guy in sight?
What am I supposed to think if you don't answer my calls?
How about I bet Nicole's really looking forward to snuggling with me in bed when she gets home from a really great night out? Correction, what was a really great night out?
I'm sorry, I was worried.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for having fun. I'm sorry for losing track of time. And I'm sorry that you think I'm a complete slapper. No, damn it.
I've called the police. They're on their way.
Gerald, it's me.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry about the racket.
No, it's all right. Forget about it. What's happened?
Maya, she waited up all night to kindly tell me that she doesn't trust me with men.
Why would she think that?
I don't know. When I go out, she seems to think that I flirt up a storm with every guy I meet.
Well, it's early days. Maybe you could ease up on the going out
She's
until...
being paranoid. It's getting old fast.
So what are you going to do?
Well, she doesn't trust me, then there's not much left I can do.
Here I am, alive and well.
Well, that's one piece of good news at least.
What's wrong with you?
I had a ridiculously early start this morning, thanks to an upset Nicole.
Maya, by any chance?
Apparently your sister has some serious trust issues.
You think? Anyway, you'll be glad to know that your trust issues were completely unfounded. I had a look at his CV, and everything he says about himself checks out. Our Isaac Worthington is quite the high flyer.
So no mad scientist tendencies?
Well, not in his CV anyway. He was a straight A student at med school, and he's worked with top surgeons in South Africa. They all gave him glowing Hi.
Hi, Callum and Rachel ready for me?
They are. Go on through.
Nice job. Cool and professional. Thank you, Isaac.
Don't get carried away. We've only had one date.
But there will be a sequel, I take it?
Perhaps. Thank you for throwing me in the deep end.
Anytime.
You don't think that I'm rushing into things, do you?
I think as long as you're being careful, you'll be fine. The sooner you can get back on that horse, the sooner you can leave Warnerland behind you for good.
Well, if you're happy, Chris, I'd say Dr. Worthington is our man.
I think we should snap him up.
Yeah, but I just might stipulate in his contract that he cycles to work from now on.
He does seem like the pick of the bunch. However, you should probably know that he's my cousin.
Oh, your mum was a Worthington.
Isaac's father is Margot's brother Desmond. There's a whole clan of Worthingtons lurking around Perth.
Yeah, why didn't you state this when he first applied?
Because he deserved a fair shot, like everyone else. Now that he's our prime candidate, however, I suppose the issue does need to be addressed.
I don't see how it makes a difference.
Yeah, but it does. Thanks to Chris's brother and his tell-all book, the nepotism finger has very squarely been pointed at Chris in the past.
Justine, sorry.
That's why I'd prefer the two of you to make the final call. Best I steer clear.
Yeah, probably very wise.
What do you think? This building big enough for 2 Warner egos?
Let's just hope this apple's fallen a little further from the tree.
Have you photocopied those CVs yet?
Someone got up on the wrong side.
Don't start. I'm not in the mood.
Charming. No wonder Nicole's in such a sorry state.
What's happened now?
Well, nothing, apparently. It's more what Maya thinks is going on.
That Nicole's cheating on her.
Let's just say Maya doesn't exactly trust Nicole when it comes to the men folk.
Maya doesn't have the best track record with women of flexible tastes.
You think Nicole is like her?
No, I don't, but Maya might.
Wait, hold on. Who are we talking about?
Time for my break.
Mum's telling the story.
Oh, frustrating Jeffrey's women.
Just the person I wanted to Skype to,
You got the job.
in case there's no hard feelings about the car.
I think a celebration dinner is in order.
I think you're right.
7 p.m. across the road.
Absolutely not. Finally, I get to be the sorcerer's apprentice.
You weren't playing the lowly apprentice card in the interview. As I recall, you had all the answers.
Confidence sells. With the ladies too, although from what Dad tells me, I've got a few things to learn from you on that front.
I've moved on since those days.
Oh, I don't see a ring on your finger.
Yeah, well, not for lack of trying.
Play the field as long as you can, I say.
Trust me, the field is overrated. Anyway, in my official capacity as responsible elder, I should probably check that you're all sorted. You have somewhere to stay, I take it?
The Penlington. It's pretty cool.
You should have said you can stay with me.
Giving the surgical reg job to your live-in cousin, how would that have looked?
Appalling. But since you earned the job fairly and squarely.
Oh, I don't want to cramp your style.
You won't. Harry will enjoy having another bloke around the place. Besides, I want him to know his family.
Right, when shall I come over?
Well, I'm out tonight and Harry's at a mate's place, but we could settle you in this afternoon.
Works for me.
Yeah, everything's fine. The job's going well. Flat's great. All good, really. I better go. I love you. Okay, Mum. I'll catch you later.
If you don't mind my saying, you and Maya make quite the miserable pair today.
We're not really seeing eye to eye lately.
If you want to talk about it.
Oh, it's fine. We'll work it out.
Has Maya talked much about Jay Copeland?
No. And I've never brought it up because of the way she died.
Yes. Only there is something I think it would be good for you to know about.
Yeah.
It's not my place to tell you.
I should ask Maya. And she'll tell me?
I hope so. It might help you understand her a little better.
Jay cheated on her?
Talk to Maya.
I'll try. Sorry again about the rude awakening this morning and for all the bleating.
It's fine. Did you and Maya manage to talk it over?
Not yet. Yvonne was just telling me about Jay.
What's the little tyke done now?
No, not JJ. Jay as in Maya's wife.
Yep, the affair.
I was right.
Yvonne didn't tell you.
Oh, well, only that I should talk to Maya about Jay, but I can't wait. You're going to have to tell me.
Oh, no. No, I'm with Yvonne. It should be...
Maya, yeah, but what if she won't? What if my prying makes things worse? Please, Gerald. So, Jay had an affair.
Yes.
Jay cheated on her, so I'm going to. Never mind that I would never do that to her. She's always going to doubt me. It's like she has it stuck in her brain that I'm doing it with Brodie Kemp, as if.
Jay's affair was with her business partner of the time, a guy named Dylan.
Jay was bisexual.
Apparently.
So, Splitsville.
Well, they tried to work it out, but according to Yvonne, Maya could never manage to fully trust Jay again.
Yeah, or anyone else for that matter. I'm doomed.
But you know what the issue is now, so you can work through it.
How am I supposed to prove to Maya that she's not going to get hurt all over again?
You show her that it's not a matter of choosing men over women or women over men. It's about finding the person who's right for you and sticking with them.
Monogamy hasn't worked so far.
Well, then you've got to ask yourself if you really want things to work out.
I do, but I need to be able to be myself. Right now I can't hang out with guys. I can't even smile at a guy without Maya jumping down my throat.
Then talk to her. Tell her that she doesn't need to feel threatened by any of that stuff.
Now, although the coffee here is pretty good, I do make a mean affogato.
You have an espresso machine in your hotel room.
But I've moved into a house with a couple of guys and I have the place to myself tonight.
You should know, I've had a pretty bad run with doctors lately. There's been some unpleasant surprises.
Well, what you see is what you get with me. But I'm sure they do a passable affogato here.
Don't get me wrong. I like what I see.
Well, the feeling is very mutual.
Well, maybe we should test out your skills then. Your coffee-making skills.
Delighted to.
You heading home now?
Soon.
I'm sorry that I haven't talked to you before now.
I should go.
Do you have time for your clingy, paranoid girlfriend to tell you how sorry she is?
I should have called to tell you I was carrying on.
No, I completely overreacted. I promise it won't happen again.
I wish I could believe that.
Why can't you?
Jay and Dylan?
Who's been talking, Mum?
Does it matter? Why didn't you tell me?
How much baggage is a girlfriend supposed to deal with?
As much as it takes to stop it from screwing things up. Start talking.
Jay hid Dylan from me and me from Dylan, and Dylan found out and he sent me a wake-up call.
It's a hard thing to forgive.
I know, but I still loved her and we tried to work it out.
But you didn't.
We didn't get a chance. Joey saw to that.
I'm so sorry, Maya.
No, don't be. It was a long time ago. Tomorrow night, dinner. Just you and me, and we can relax and just be.
Sure. Why not?
It's a date?
It's a date.
We're gonna be cool, Nick. We've got through all the hard stuff.
Thank you. Keep the change.
Wow, you've certainly landed on your feet.
Actually, I've landed us in the wrong spot. Would the gorgeous young lady care to stroll with this fortunate gentleman to his abode for the promised aperitif?
Oh, why, thank you, kind sir. You really have picked one of the nicest streets in Ferndale.
It'll do for now. I'm more of an inner-city apartment man. Here we are.
Unless your housemates are Chris and Harry Warner, I think you've got the wrong house.
Oh, don't worry. They're both away tonight.
You know what? I suddenly don't feel so good. I think I've got a migraine coming on. Do you mind if we take a rain check?
No problem at all. Come inside. I'll call you a taxi.
No, if I'm quick, I should be able to catch the same cab.
Well, I can wait with you if you like.
No, that won't be necessary. Look, I've really enjoyed my evening. Thank you. But you go inside, and I'm sure the cab won't be long.
Well, if you're sure, then.
Good night.
Good night.
She's one of the leading candidates at the moment. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Please tell me you're calling it a night, super nurse.
That was the last reference check. Leftovers and bed await.
Can I ask you to do me a favour?
If it's work, the super nurse has done a dash for the day.
Actually, I was wondering if you could have a talk to Nicole for me.
What about?
If possible, I'd really like her to work out her notice rather than use her leave. I'm really going to struggle to find a replacement theatre nurse.
Back up. What do you mean, work out her notice? Is she being let go?
Oh, sorry. I thought she would have told you.
Tell me what?
Nicole came to see me tonight. She's resigned.
Another 15 minutes. Is he riding a horse? Okay, it's fine. I think he's here.
Libby, why are you skulking around my front gate?
I'm not skulking. It's complicated.
I know things didn't end well between us, but I don't think this is a good idea. I think it'd be healthier if we could talk about it over a coffee tomorrow.
Trust you to think you're so wonderful you deserve your very own stalker.
Well, then why are you here? Are you hiding?
See everything cool here? You okay, Lib?
You're here to see Isaac.
Libby and I had dinner together. I thought you'd gone home.
Well, I was trying. I don't want to spend another second around that man's house. Why are you living with him anyway?
Because he's my cousin.
Is she here?
I'm sorry, Maya. She's gone already.
Gone where? What has happened? Is her family okay? Did someone die? What?
Not to my knowledge.
Or did she leave any details? How long will she be away? When's she coming back?
She's not. She gave me a month's rent to cover until I found a new flatmate.
I don't understand. Everything was fine. We'd organised a date for tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Maya. She came home, said she'd resigned, and she was packed and gone within the hour.
She must have said something else. Please, Gerald, I have to understand this. Just tell me, Gerald!
She said there was nothing left for her here.